Lynxical's play. Been commentating Lynxical since I think since I have joined commentary with Team Ultra, I've been commentating Lynxical sets. So definitely a little bit of bias there as well. Regardless, definitely a very exciting set coming up as we jump into game number 1. Pokemon Stadium 2 being the pick, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
3, 2, 1, go!
Definitely.
Right, so,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
so yeah, we're going to PS2, and character picks aren't that surprising. Pac-Man and Aegis. I mean, I'm really excited just to see how this Pac-Man does, since, you know, he's not... Oh, I thought that might have been an SD, but the big thing that Lucky has to make sure of is to just play patient against Lynxical's high explosive advantage state, and Lynxical's just gotta be sure that their spacing is on point, as Lucky can very much, very easily just take a stock and reverse it if you're not careful.
Interestingly enough, we are seeing the Pyra out pretty early on. I feel like Mithra is definitely ideal for being able to just rush down before you can get too much leverage off of the Hydrant. The Bell coming out, not going to be able to get a conversion off of it though. Lucky looking solid at the moment, definitely up a little bit, and not going to be able to get anything once again. Lynx doing a great job at keeping pressure on the shield, even when it hits stun, just with the Flaming Edge on deck. Apparently, Flaming Edge doesn't do enough damage, and Lynx catching the Bell. Interestingly enough, not going to be able to do anything with it, unfortunately.
Oh, what an angle.
Quite the angle, indeed. I am very... Oh, yeah, that's the up smash. I'm very interested to see on how Lynx plays around the Hydrant.
How do they not die? That's crazy.
Magic.
Yeah, I agree. How they play around the Hydrant's gonna be super important, since Lucky uses that. Like, most Pac-Man use it to, like, be passive, and he's doing that, but he's very much controlling the pace of the game with Hydrant, because Lynxical sometimes focuses too much on it, and then, as we're seeing right now, the game starts to snowball in one's favor.
Absolutely. Lynx down, but in an okay spot. Just needs one well-placed hit to take the stock, potentially. Actually, it might be a little bit too early for something like that. Though the down air into the up air will do it. Lynx down 124% at the moment. Needs to watch out for the Bell. Needs to watch those approaches too. Lucky finding the forward smash. Going to be able to kill off this across the stage. Looking really good for Lucky at the moment. Lynx seeming a little bit lost in the Pac-Man matchup.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah. It was like, oh wait, that's it. That's the first game. What a ledge guard
my
from
God.
Lucky there.
I don't
But
recall who it was against exactly, but I know Lynxical is not a fan of this matchup.
Oh, they were probably playing against, like, either Cortex or someone else. There's a couple Pac-Mans that have cut Hop. They played against Hop. That's who it was.
Trying
But,
to remember now.
They are the big thing that Lucky has to keep sure. Not Lucky. Lynxical has to keep sure of is their spacing. You saw it on that second stock. They were just a little bit too hasty on the trigger with the down air. Got hit by a forward smash, and then Lucky took that to his advantage and really messed them up on that final stock with a beautiful ledge guard. And I believe that was a JV3 for Lucky.
Not quite. I think he had like 16%. Definitely close to one though.
Okay. I figured, but yeah. Regardless, game 1 going to Lucky, this is going to be quite the turnaround to see if Lynxical can bring it back. I mean, either way, it's a heartbreaker for either of these two players to lose in this summit, but Lynxical is the most active competitor on the PR right now, and they've been battling for that spot for the last, like, 2 months, right? For the entirety of 2024, so it would be sad for them to see them fall out of that competition. However, we got an LCQ on Friday, so things may not be as dire, but let's not focus on the bad as we get into this game 2, back to PS2, and both people are going to fire off on all cylinders.
Again, it's just going to be a question of Lynx being able to find these approaches. Pac-Man, very good at keeping characters out, just having a lot of very safe options. Exceedingly safe aerials. The Hydrant is brutal, especially with most characters not being able to break it in one hit without a very committal option. It's going to be rough, to say the least. However, we do know that Aegis is quite the force to be reckoned with. One of the better characters in this game. Formerly considered to be among like the top 3, though they've lost that crown slightly as the meta has developed. Still definitely a top tier contender, but to the same degree, so is Pac-Man.
I don't know, man. If you're a big Duck Hunt fan, they're bottom tier. I respect April's opinions a lot, though, so I'm not gonna dog on her. But haha, big Duck Hunt fan, dog on her. I like Duck Hunt puns. They're pretty wild. I had to shoot my shot. Call me a gunman.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay,
Lynxical is just putting on that pressure, but Lucky has yet to die yet, and all it takes is one bell thing, and there we go. Good down smash into Bell. And awesome.
Bell is such a criminal move, man. I refuse
Yeah?
to. It is genuinely such
Love you too, Dad. Sorry.
such an atrocity, though. Lynx managing to make their way back into it with a well-placed up air. Not going to go down too far. Again, death is not that avoidable when you're at 160 against Pyra and Mithra. Pac-Man has a great disadvantage state, but I mean, come on, this is Lynxical you're talking about. You're going to have to put in a pretty solid chunk of work if you want to stay alive when you're dealing with that much percent on the board. Lynx bringing it pretty much right back to even, not going to get mixed up or caught by the Hydrant setup. Gonna shield it and get another punish off it. Let's see if Lynx is able to keep some of this pressure going, though. Looks like they are stuck. Not gonna get caught with the roll in. Instead, going to look for yet another Flaming Edge. Lucky trying to find the stock at this point, but the down air into the upbeat, not killing just yet. If that was the other platform, definitely would have.
Great DI by Lucky, though.
Absolutely
So
Lucky down at the moment.
And to get back, and that neutral B is not going to kill quite yet. Again, living to these high percent, Lynxical has to get the stock quickly, or they're going to have another repeat of that first stock where Lucky just gets the stock off of something quick, and that Bell, the up smash almost did it. That back air
Can't punish that dash attack. Another brutal reality check. You cannot punish Pac-Man dash attack. It is very unfortunate.
Setting up the Hydrant, and that's gonna do it.
Lucky once again just holding on to life. Gonna lose the stock again relatively quickly, though. Lynx swapping back over to the Mithra for this last stock. Again, Lynx is doing such a good job at getting that initial damage, but just trying to close it out against Pac-Man can be brutal.
Yeah, that's the big thing they're struggling with, alongside some miscues on their spacing, but they're able to, if they're able to close it out, then their spacing issue can be mitigated, and they're doing solid right now, getting Lucky up to 38%. Lucky getting the key, not getting the hit with the Hydrant or the key. Just has to get something here if he wants to take a commanding 2-0 lead in this set, and that's huge with someone like Lynxical, who is known for their adaptations. A good jab block into F smash, but getting hit by the side B isn't going to do you any favors, and down air into up smash not going to work because of the Hydrant.
I am mad on Lynxical's behalf on that one. That was probably the game there, if it weren't for Hydrant.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're lucky, you're signed some relief right there, and you're looking to try and get something to miraculously take this game, since you're not down, you're not out, but it does not look in your favor right now.
Lucky going back and just trying to set something up, but gonna get hit by the Hydrant. Lucky going to drop the game, unfortunately. Hydrant getting its revenge, messing up the down air into up smash, but also gonna mess up Lucky a whole lot more.
That's unfortunate, but I mean, it was close for both parties there. But the key thing here is Lynxical is adapting quick, and Lucky needs to figure out a way to not die in these like earlier situations. Like, he's living really long, but the problem is he can't, like, once he dies and then gets the stock immediately after, he can't really like get that lead immediately. It's always him trying to bring it back.
Indeed.
You know what I
Looks
mean?
like we're gonna have a very even set though if games keep ping-ponging back and forth like this.
Yeah, I agree.
See if I know Lynx is definitely going to be a lot more cautious on the ledge now. Just after, especially after that game one, and losing your stock that early to a Pac-Man edge guard, you are gonna be treating that ledge with a lot more respect, which is going to be crucial if you want to be able to play this matchup. Pac-Man, very, very destructive off stage.
The big thing now is that Lucky is on the end of the adaptation cycle where he has to make sure he gets these kills earlier. We're going to PS2's baby brother in Small Battlefield, and yeah, getting right into it.
And now Lynxical up to take the first lead of the set, up 71-20. But again, that's pocket change for a character like Pac-Man. Actually managing to punish the dash attack and find the kill off of the up special. Excuse me? Again, it's not very common that you get to see a character punish Pac-Man dash attack, let alone get a kill off of it. Lynxical just once again showing what a threat they are, taking that stock disgustingly early with the up B out of shield. Lucky gonna have to put in some work, definitely able to do so. Again, this is Pyra Mythra. This is a character that's very, very prone to ledge guarding. Lynx managing to make it off stage and just opting to stay on the platform at the moment, forcing Lucky to approach, which is absolutely the correct decision. No,
Something that's a bit admirable, even if Lucky loses this, I think the fact that he's coming off a hand injury, like, a couple days ago, and now is in top 8 of a really important set for this Wi-Fi invitational qualification or whatever is huge. And Lynxical is just playing super well, especially with such an early miscue from Lucky to result in that stock.
hand
Having
injury or
Bellingham-
not, that was a brutal punish on the dash attack. Again, not something you get to see every day. Lynxical trying to get up through the bell. Again, another mistake that a lot of people tend to make. That bell is exceptionally active.
Missing the ledge guard, and that's costly with that back air taking the second stock. Lucky has yet to take a stock here. He has to do something.
I don't like to say, I don't like speaking in definitives, but it looks like it may be over for this game for Lucky unless he can find this stock now, because you have to get through an entire this stock and then an entire 2 more if you want to win this game. And you're not getting through the last one unless you find something really soon. The F tilt there definitely not seeming like what Lucky wanted. He is going to be able to find the stock off of it though, getting the forward air off stage for the ledge trap or ledge guard.
Oh, old.
Hold on just a second, though. This is exactly the sort of situation that Lucky needs right now. Lynx making it back to ledge. Hold on.
Not getting the 2 frame with that F tilt would definitely would have taken that stock. If he can get Lynxical in another one of those situations, we can see this set even right back up. Trying to go for the hard roll read, but not quite getting it. You know, if
I
he's
like
not,
the idea.
didn't jump there, not getting the up smash just takes a little bit too long to come out.
The moment, Lynx still looking like they are primed to take it, and the up air is going to close it out. Lynx taking that with a pretty tough 2 stock. Lucky, potentially on their tournament game right now, is gonna have to figure something out. I actually didn't know about the hand injury, so excuse me, I got the hiccups. Definitely unfortunate for Lucky, especially with this around the corner. So hopefully that's not impeding him too much with the
Oh,
gameplay.
He's healed. It's just like the fact that he's able to like come back so quickly.
Oh, he's healed. Okay.
Like he's not like 100%, but he's like 90%. That's what he said on Twitter.
Regardless, wishing him nothing but the best at the moment. Lucky, absolutely an excellent player as we jump into game. Is it game 3? I thought it was game 4.
It's game 4. The scoreboard
Okay.
just hasn't updated yet. It's 2-1 Lynx's favor.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. Anywho, jumping into game 4, we are running it back to small battlefield. Lucky, pretty confident that it wasn't the stage. It was just
Oh,
that
that's
unfortunate
it.
start. Hold on just a second. Wait, wait a second. What is going on to start this game 4 out? Both
Super
of these
smart by
players
Lynx.
somehow making it back to stage. Link's not going to die from that early edge guard that was with a little bit of assistance from the trampoline. Whew,
And
that's gonna...
it was more so the fact that Lynxical cut off the pellet and then Lucky had to recover there or he would have died as well.
Yeah. Definitely an interesting situation regardless of the circumstances that led to it. Lucky still up in percent by a little bit. They're going to eat a little bit of percent right now. Link's really good with these conversions. The down air into the up smash is going to kill there. Link's taking the first stock of game number 4. This is
DI was
looking
kinda
rough.
sus.
The DI
Yeah,
was a little bit
sus.
sus.
Oh, wow. Oh, I don't think he was very ready for that, but honestly, I don't think I would have been either. That was definitely a little bit of a wacky bell situation.
Yeah, I did not expect... Again, people just don't expect Bell to work. Both the people who play against Pac-Man and the people who are playing as Pac-Man in this situation. Link's looking for another down air into the up smash on the platform there. They're not going to be able to find the down air. Is going to continue the edge guard, however, but trying to edge guard Pac-Man, you know how it goes.
I mean, again, I don't want to say it's out of reach, but Lynxical is just on another level right now. I think something awoke after that game 1 loss, and they're just firing on all cylinders right now. Lucky cannot seem to find a way to respond.
Looking completely lost at the moment. The Nair coming out to seal stock number 2. 1 stock left for Lucky at the moment. Needs to find something and needs to find it now. At the moment, Link's looking extremely strong. Looking for these aerials, trying to find the up air or something. I don't know. The frame rate was dying for a second there, but regardless, the frame rate is back. I can see what's happening, and right now, Link's back off stage with a well-placed back air is going to be able to make it past the F smash, and is still alive at 153.
Yeah, something crazy's about to happen, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I guess that was that. That was a crazy thing.
That was super crazy. Thank you for your excellent prediction, Dr. Kurbashima.
No problem. Wonky Drive on Discord.com.
Is it Discord.com now? I forget. Did they officially change it over to .com? I was so used to it like being .gg from the early days.
No, it's always it's .com. Yeah.
All
I
right,
think.
good.
Let me check.
I think it's not. I think you're right, but again, I'm just so used to
No,
the early days.
It's .gg for the invites and then .com for the actual like website.
Interesting. Okay.
It's weird, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a software engineer. I don't understand how links work. I do understand how links works, though. And right now, Lynx is absolutely putting in the work. That was an excellent transition, by the way. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back right now for that one. Lynx looking primed to take it at the moment. Lucky needing something ASAP because you're down on 128% against Mithra. That is not a fun spot.
We're going to see an up air come out in like the next couple seconds because Lucky's
There
been
was
dashing around, jumping around a lot. And I think an up air is going to come out and end this set. He's just got to be super passive and it's just not coming out, and that's it. Not quite. One more is gonna do it, either Mithra or Pyra. Pyra especially is gonna do that.
Well, Pyra's gonna do it if she like sneezes on you in the wrong direction.
That's why I'm confused about the Mithra, but I mean I feel like if you just go 8 Pyra, you're bound to get like one thing and then poof.
Maybe
missing the back
Link's under the impression that you're at such a high percent that the extra speed is going to be a benefit, but that's going to be it. The Flame Nova coming out to finish out the set. Lynxical's taking a critical win over Lucky, finishing it off 3-1 and moving on to losers finals to fight against IZ.
Yeah, that's huge too. So that summit spot's probably spot's gonna stay for Lynxical, but I don't know. Maybe Lucky's not out